Hey, welcome to Grandpa Sees the Blinking. And please don't take anything Grandpa says as financial advice. And if you would, like, share, and subscribe, and share this opportunity to hear Grandpa talk about stuff. Grandpa knows stuff with others. Share this opportunity, if you would. Oh boy, what a day in Tesla. Well, we're going to talk about Trump and Elon have a meeting, and I'll, I tell you what. Truthfully, I've got so much stuff to cover. I think we're going to end up doing another live stream because this one will get way too long otherwise. Okay, so I better get at it. We had a high today of 179.43. We had a low of 172.41, and we closed at 177.54. Now, yesterday we closed at 177.77, so we're about 20 cents down. It's pretty close. As far as divergence, we had 2 million less shares sold today. Well, let me find where I wrote it so I get it right. Volume increased by 2 million shares today on falling prices. There was a total of 87 million shares bought and sold. I think Tesla overall average is approximately 105 million shares per day. And the price was so close to being in the green that, and 2 million shares off, I don't put a lot of, it would push it up. Having higher volume on lower prices pushes the price up, but this is pretty minimal. Like when we had that 51 million last week, where 50, 51 million more were bought on falling prices. There, it dropped about $10 or more. That was very significant in telling us, hey, we're going to get a bounce up, and we did. Well, we've had several bounces up. Uh, but an important number today here that we have is the 172. This is our death cross, by the way. The 172, 173 actually. We see if Grandpa can find 173. Be where my mouse is, kind of right in there. Uh, and Grandpa called substance out there last Thursday because the market makers were down there buying at 173, 100,000 to 200,000 shares a minute. They did it for hours. Per minute, 100 to 200,000 shares a minute. And so they have to go there, in Grandpa's opinion, to activate them. And I called out that we were going to see 173. I thought we were going to see it last Thursday. I thought we were going to see it Friday. What day is it today? Well, anyway, we seen it Tuesday. They went down to 172.41 and took out Grandpa's substance. So the line is gone. You see, there's no line there was a pretty blue line. I put it in here at 173, but it's gone. And that's the way it is. This death cross coming down is at 202, and it's dropping a little over $1 a day. Tomorrow it's going to be 200 and probably 250 $200.50 or 75 cents, somewhere in there. And see if Grandpa can figure it out. Oh, right around there somewhere. That's 269. Oh, that'd be lower than that. Oh, Grandpa. So right about there is where it's going to be tomorrow. But my point is on that this week here, I think we got a real good shot at going up there and bouncing off of it. Um, my blinking is indicating we may see close to 202, 203 even. Um, I just don't know if it's going to come this week. It's nothing major, but and also we have substance, and I'm going to talk about Trump and Elon here shortly. I got some real good news there, I think, on their meeting. Let's look at the weekly quick. Weekly, okay, so we have a sell signal in the weekly. And, but we now have substance at 162. And I filled that in. Our substance that, like I say, at 173, I screamed that we were going to get it. I also screamed that we were going to see 183, 184, and we seen that a couple days back. And as far as where I think we're going to go tomorrow, I think we're going to run in, might see 183, 184 again in that area. On the bottom side, I think we might retest the 173, possibly 172, but I don't think so. And I do think we're going to open, though, $1. I think we're going to open about 176.50, which is, right now we're at 177.90. So a little over $1 less than what we are right now at the open tomorrow. And I could be off on that by 50 cents or $1. Usually I don't do too great at that. I'm not batting more than 70% on predicting the open, but I try. That ain't Grandpa's strong point, I can tell you that. I'm not sure if Grandpa has strong points, but Grandpa has a lot of fun, I'll tell you that. Okay, so yeah, and I'm going to mention that Biden, in an interview, said that interest rates are going to come down. He's going to see to it. So Powell is probably going to be lowering interest rates, and Grandpa thinks it's political with these guys. They got this election, and he's going to want the economy to be strong and doing well coming up to this election if he's going to hope to get reelected. And so he's going to see to it that those interest rates come down now. And they're going to do it when they feel it's best for them politically. But yeah, we're gonna see some interest rate reductions, and it's high time too. They want to hold off, and so it's beneficial for the election. Otherwise people forget how wonderful the president is that's making them lower the interest rates. So that's just Grandpa's opinion. And Grandpa's got plenty of opinions, believe me. So that's what's going on there. The housing, people can't buy homes if they're 300,000 or 500,000. The interest rates are so high they can't afford to pay the interest rate. And our own country is paying high interest rates. We owe money to and our interest rate, I believe, is more than our military budget at this point. What we pay in interest is more than we're spending on our military. That's how crazy it is. And so they've got to rein in that interest. It's going to be super good for Tesla. When they lower interest rates, you can expect a bounce. So you might see your 252 up here, this line right here where Grandpa's got substance. You might see 284. You just don't know. But in our future, this next year, substance at 101.07. We got that. We got substance at 152. We have substance at 162. Grandpa's substance at 173 got wiped out today. You know, every substance that Grandpa has talked about and put on his deal here has come true 100% in the last year. Think about that. You know, the problem Grandpa's got is I don't know if it's going to go to 252 first or 152. You know, I just don't know for sure which one it's going to take off and go to first. All I know is it's going to go to it. So we got the corners covered. Our substance up at 280, just below 284. On the 11th was 6 months old, so it's over 6 months since we built substance there, and I'm telling you, we have massive shorts up here, massive, and they're gonna get activated. I just can't wait to see what happens when they hit it, when they activate those shorts, because it's like today when they activated those shorts at 173. Grandpa said, we're going to get a bounce. I anticipated a bounce. Look for a bounce. Listen to Grandpa's previous live streams. I anticipated a bounce, and we got a nice bounce today, but it doesn't mean that they sold those 10 or 20 million shares that they bought. It doesn't mean that they activated today from last Thursday. It doesn't mean that they've sold them for the $7 profit or $8 profit. I don't believe they did. I didn't see any indication of it. I can tell you that. I think they're holding. They're holding, and you know they might sell some. Who knows? Grandpa don't know. Okay, so let's see. So that's Biden. Okay, we better talk about Elon and Trump a little bit because Grandpa's getting too long-winded, and I want to try to keep it. Here you got Elon, Big Elon, and you got what Grandpa calls Little Elon, but we'll call this one Big Trump today, the Optimus robot. So Trump met with Elon. And he likes Elon. And when Trump was president, he had Elon as one of his advisors that came to the White House and would advise Trump. And so Trump is open to taking advice, and he takes advice from Elon. So I know he respects Elon greatly. But Trump has a problem, and it's the unions, and it's the votes. He needs the union vote. And so I know for months and months and months, Trump has downplayed the Tesla semi and about the mileage, and the electric cars, about the mileage and the range and anything you can think of. And Trump ain't stupid. He knows better. But he needs those votes. And if the union people think that he's for electric vehicles, he ain't going to get elected. By the union guys, at least. And Elon's not dumb. He understands all this. But those two, I believe, I believe that Trump's going to make it where the gas guy, the Ford, GM, Chrysler, are going to thrive. They're going to get lower fuel prices. They're going to sell their gas cars and their hybrids and give them a chance to transition into electric and hopefully sometime become profitable. And I think Trump will do all he can to help him achieve that. And but I believe he's going to really help Tesla and Elon. Uh, these two are going to have to work hand in hand, because you got SpaceX with the rockets, and that's important to our country and our national security. You have Starlink and the satellites. And so I believe that Elon wants the best for our country, and I believe that Trump wants the best for our country. And I know for sure that little Elon, Optimus, wants the best for our country. And I got to get up here. This is getting too long. I'm going to come back later. I just got some other stuff to cover about Giga Berlin. They got the current going, and I want to talk to you about what's going on over there. But for right now, we're going to call it good. All good things are from the Lord. Lord willing, Grandpa will come back later sometime. Bye-bye.